Welcome back to the second part of episode 3 of the Citrus Free Lemonade podcast. Let's get back into our conversation.
Let's go over our list of our. Let's just not really go over the list, but let's talk about the list of stuff we have, the list of inventions we've created, and how and why we started that. Just kind of give a background story.
So, I think that's a good idea. So, me and Ethan, we kind of, I kind of knew of you and stuff, and we just kind of were hanging out. We started realizing that we enjoyed the same
working together.
Kind of had the same type of humor. We have similar values and stuff. And so, we were just making lemonade together, cutting lemons and squeezing them. And then I was just thinking, I was like, so here we are with all this citrus stuff. And I was like, couldn't we just make citrus-free lemonade? And so,
yeah, without citrus in it. Don't go
there's
over
no
the hassle. Are you tired?
Citrus-free lemonade.
That's it. Well, now
I believe the second one was bean-free coffee, right?
That or something that had to do with
Diet Coke. Of course, all these things come down to from the Chick-fil-A that we worked at, that's all within sight. So it's basically I was just coming up with stuff that I could see. So I saw the lemonade, I looked up, and then I saw the coffee. So I was like, oh, let's do bean-free coffee. And so it kind of went off of there. I think I tried to do something with lettuce or something. But then we started.
Yeah. I remember the time I came in and mentioned a glass rug.
Ooh.
That one was pretty. That one, we were just getting off the ground. Really.
Yeah, we were
kind of trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, and
then.
Yeah.
You pull up the. Yeah, you pull up.
I got the list. Yeah. I got. There was the instant biodegradable cups. That was something.
Yes.
We were very concerned about the environment. Very concerned about the environment.
Okay. The next you need to give it like a news pitch, like an infomercial kind of deal. Okay. So the next one you say.
The newest. Everyone enjoys having a nice cup of coffee in the morning. But how many times, or tea even, and how many times have you wanted to sweeten that with honey? Well, we have a solution for all those people when on their diets. There's unsweetened honey. It's made with unsweet bees.
Are you tired of eating honey with all the nauseating side effects of sugar in your honey? Well, now you can. Introducing the sugar-free
unsweetened honey.
Unsweetened honey. Introducing unsweetened honey.
For people who hate the flavor of sweet.
Yes. Are your sweet palates in your tongue not responsive?
Well, no, I get this, but if you couldn't taste the sweet flavor, then there's no point even having sweet honey in the first place.
Or maybe there is, and you're trying to. I don't know. I got nothing actually. Never mind.
So yeah, bottomless. Bottomless cup was great.
What's a good one?
We know that a lot of the people listening to our podcast may be parents of small children. For those who are concerned about the dangers,
there
might be. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who bother listening to our podcast. But for anyone who has kids or is interested in having kids in the future and is aware of the dangers of blended baby food, we have pre-chewed baby food. This is chewed by one of our
I take claim to this.
top of the line food chewers.
Food chewers. They were. We hand select our food chewers. Our most recent hire was actually previously a teeth model. at dentists and orthopedics.
All of our
offices.
just to make sure that we're safe. None of our chewers can't have been sick in the past 5 hours from when they are chewing up your food. That's the standard.
We make a minimum limit. You're not allowed to have lost any more than 10 of your teeth due to cavities, mouth decay, or use of any drugs or tobacco products.
Yes.
Yeah, no more than 10. 9. We have seen 9.5, but we let that one slide. We figured, hey, it's just one person. It's all right.
But we don't want we aren't super happy with people who are chewing tobacco. We've had some we had some pulled pork, baby food that went out, and there was some tobacco mixed in with it because of one of our chewers, and we had to fire that chewer.
Really enjoyed.
We had to fire that chewer.
The baby.
He didn't stay around very long.
No, he was. He did have a
nice smell, though. But those angry calls from our parents of children, those were not good.
Hey, man, you feed my... Okay, never mind. Sorry. Get your act together. Okay. So, there's for all those green thumbs out there, green thumbs, and we are concerned for the environment. And if you ever have, or maybe you're not a person with kids, you just love eating baby food.
That's perfectly okay.
Every now and then, I just find myself craving some broccoli and banana baby food, man.
You might also have people who just got their wisdom teeth taken out.
You might have a grandparent who needs something to eat.
Oh my goodness. Ethan.
I mean, hey, if the boot fits.
The boot fits.
Let's hear another. Yeah. And so, we always had these ideas of things, and we'd just walk into work, and then one of us would just shout, hey guys, what do you think about this? And we kind of created a reputation for ourselves of just really intelligent.
Oh, very intelligent. Oh, actually, no. Okay, so this was a thought that I had. Why do we say intelligent? Why don't? Because so think about this. Let's just say you say capable, right? You're a capable person. What happens if you say incapable? So we say we should be saying you are intelligent. Okay. Just think about that.
Your intellect is you have a very smart intellect.
You intelligent would be you're not intelligent.
What else? What other words start
impossible?
With?
Possible, impossible.
Impossible.
We don't say impossible doesn't mean it's possible. No, it means the opposite.
We don't say impossible.
So we shouldn't say intelligent.
Impossible.
We should say intelligent.
You have a very valid point. Webster, Mr. Noah, sir. Give us a call, guys, if you are...
if you work for the Webster's Dictionary Corporation.
Give us a call. We'd love to have a meeting with you. Skype works.
We also use FaceTime.
Although I don't.
You can go to our blog.
Yeah, FaceTime.
citrusfreelemonade.home.blog.
And now we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsor.
You know how we've always been talking about wanting to be sponsored by people like Nintendo and Walmart? You can always sponsor us if you want to.
Sponsor us. Please do.
Well, now we actually do have a sponsor, the Anchor app.
Garrett and I have been friends for years, and we've always enjoyed talking with each other and sharing our ideas with each other.
After sharing our super awesome and inspirational ideas with coworkers,
very inspirational,
one of them said, y'all should start a podcast. We knew it was a joke, but thought to ourselves, how cool would it be to actually make a podcast? That's when we found the Anchor app. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. Even I have been able to figure it out.
And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what we're doing right now by reading this ad.
First thing you have to do is open the app and set up your account. Once you set up your account, all you have to do is click record and start talking.
After you record, you click the publish button and whoosh, dig. Your podcast is available everywhere podcasts can be heard. This is a very, very serious moment right there. So if you wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start to join the super cool community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start.
And now let's get back into our conversation.
For shizzle dig.
Okay, so this is a little late for the whole Christmas thing, but I had lengthy discussions with various people that I work with, and this was also kind of like, it was an interesting thing. So it's kind of late for the whole Christmas thing, but as you know, we had a breakfast with Santa at Chick-fil-A, and the real Santa.
Oh, yeah, we did too.
The real Santa. What?
Santa cow or Santa?
It was Santa cow, like Santa Claus. He came to our store, like the real one. And it just kind of hit me. I started realizing, I was like, there are a lot of similarities, between the idea of Santa and the idea of God.
You're not wrong.
Like,
because he knows when you're awake and he knows when you're sleeping. I don't believe it's coincidental, actually. He's got a naughty and nice list. Okay, those who've done good, those who've done bad.
Now, I mean, God. I don't believe God is a.
He's gonna reward the good, and he's gonna punish the bad.
Coal that burns.
Yes. He's got He's obviously either got a really fast sleigh or like he's omnipresent, because you do the math. Say there's roughly let's just say there's 2 billion kids out of the 7 billion. You think that's a fair ratio?
Especially like if you were to like divide it up, because the population is growing. Then yes, I mean I believe there's probably that many.
Not more? Okay, 2 billion children divided amongst 24 hours. He's got 24 hours to visit every single kid, and you can do that.
Also, you have to
in 1 hour's time.
Sometimes one time zone will have millions and millions of kids too, whereas other time zones that go over Russia and like whatever don't have any.
And in 1 hour's time, he's got to visit 83,333,333 kids. In 1 minute, he's got to visit 1,388,888 children. In 1 minute, 60 seconds, he's got to get in his sleigh, fly off, and then get back to the next one, get out, go down the chimney, set down the present, eat the cookies. Okay? Get back in. How long does it take to eat a cookie, much less a plate of cookies?
Oh, yeah. And then milk between eating.
Yeah.
So,
in 1
I think it is obvious.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
He's got to visit 23,148 kids in 1 second. 23,000. There's more people. I'm not okay. What? How many people are in Wichita? Over 100,000.
Where?
In Wichita.
Oh, it's like the greater Wichita area. It's like 600,000. Yeah,
600,000. So basically, he's got to visit all 600,000 of you guys. Maybe 100,000 homes. So that's 5 seconds. He's got 5 seconds to visit every home.
That's insane.
Wichita. I mean, I couldn't even drive. I couldn't even walk from the countertop to the front door
in
of
5 seconds,
Chick-fil-A in 5 seconds, much like
And so
to
I
every
think
house.
so you think about that. He has to be omnipresent, okay? He can walk through all. So basically, I mean, if you think about what Jesus did with the disciples, they locked the doors and then Jesus came in. He does that all the time. He also, so he's omnipresent. He's omniscient because he's all knowing. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you've been bad. He knows when you've been good. And one of the critiques of this observation of mine was kind of that, okay, so actually Jesus doesn't keep a record of wrongs. Like there's not like a naughty and nice list. But the way that I see the naughty and nice list is actually it's based on belief. So like being on the naughty or nice list has a lot to do sometimes when people talk about Santa, it's based on your belief in Santa, as if you're on the naughty or nice list.
Yeah.
You get an unconditional gift. You get, there's so many similarities. It's kind of that father figure. He has the angels like the elves.
Yeah. I heard a preacher one time make a correlation between Santa and the devil, actually, which they was strikingly similar. So I thought that was pretty
What was the theory?
I don't remember. It was either, I don't think it was him and the devil. I think it was he was making a point to say that Santa is a made up figment of imagination made up by the devil, made up by Satan, just to distract from the meaning of Christmas, Jesus, nativity, Jesus.
Well, so
I think there is some validity to that, but
here's what my whole theory about it is that I hate having theories, as you know, but
are you sure that's a fact, or is this like what? Are you certain of this? Can you prove it?
that I hate
you
theories?
Hate having. Is it a theory that you hate theories,
or is it a theory? Ooh, wow. Wait, but if it is a theory, then it can't be. It's like saying I'm not a liar.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln.
Oh yeah. Well, he never said that about himself.
I don't know where
the
that
whole
came
honesty,
from. Geico
probably. But okay, so the whole idea of my whole theory about it is that people on like a innate level want they like the idea of God. Okay, so then basically God just takes different forms. So like the idea of like people want to believe in an all-powerful, all-knowing person who gives gifts, and also one who's about morals and stuff. And so the idea of that is deeply ingrained in everyone's hearts. And it's kind of like where I believe as every single human has this vacuum in their heart for God. But the thing is that so many people fill it with different things. And I think a lot of times that vacuum can be filled with you've got to buy all these things for Christmas and you got to do all this and that. But it's like people understand the idea of Santa, understand the idea of a God from in like an internal level. That's why Santa makes sense to everyone. And that's why I mean, think about the whole like idea of, how am I gonna tell my kids that Santa's not actually real? And so it's this kind of this conflict. And so it's almost in a way legitimizes the idea. I mean, it's kind of like everyone understands that there is this, or at least it makes sense to people that there's this higher power and there's this God. I mean, it's not this inhuman thing. I mean, it's very natural for humans to believe in. So it's just kind of interesting how when you don't have God in your life, you want to just break up the two. So it's interesting. Because it's kind of like it's like either you believe in the coming of Jesus on Christmas, or it's the coming of Santa. That you'll get all these gifts and things. So, I'm sorry that this is not a very timely conversation because it is past Christmas. But
no, it's not. We'll have to break this up into multiple episodes somehow. 24 minutes 47 seconds. That's but actually it's not because it's multiple recordings. So hey, look, it's only 10 minutes. Wow.
10 minutes in the next one.
That's pretty.
I'm thinking we'll do these. I'm thinking like 20 minutes, so we can just split it and then just keep talking. So yeah.